In this video, we're diving into exactly how to create high converting lead magnets using HubSpot and how to set everything up from start to finish. What's up everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker and welcome back to Startup Wise, the channel where we make online growth tools feel a whole lot simpler. If you've ever wondered how to turn more of your website traffic into real leads, or you're just tired of people visiting your site and bouncing without doing anything, this is for you. We're gonna walk through the full process together, creating your form, setting up your landing page, delivering your lead magnet automatically, and sending a follow-up that keeps people engaged. Let's get into it. What's a lead magnet really? So a lead magnet is basically a free piece of value, something that you give away in exchange for someone's contact info. Most of the time that's an email address. It could be a downloadable guide, an ebook, a checklist, a short course, a webinar replay, really anything that's useful enough for someone to hand over their details. The whole goal is simple: turn a cold visitor into a warm lead. You've probably seen these before. Pop-ups that offer you a free beginner's guide to Facebook ads or 10 easy recipes for busy parents. That's a lead magnet in action. Now, if you're not offering something like this, you're likely missing out on a ton of potential contacts. Picking the right lead magnet. Now, not all lead magnets work the same. The best ones are super specific, easy to consume, solves a real problem, instantly useful. For example, if you run a bookkeeping service for freelancers, a freelancer tax deduction checklist probably gonna convert a lot better than a vague ultimate guide to finances. So think about the biggest pain points that your audience has and what kind of free resource you give them to make that pain go away. Once you have your lead magnet content ready, it's time to set it up in HubSpot. Now, if you don't already have a HubSpot account, you can go ahead and click the link down below in the description and you can get started for free without a credit card. And once you go ahead and do that and you fill out some information, it's going to bring you to this spot right here. And for this, we'll go ahead and select generate leads for what we're trying to do here, and we'll click on next. And it's going to ask if we're using any of these tools, and we'll go ahead and skip and explore them later. We'll go ahead and skip this as well, and we'll skip that as well. Step 1, create a dedicated HubSpot form. So forms are the first step in capturing contact info, and HubSpot makes this part pretty easy. So inside your HubSpot dashboard, we'll go to marketing and then forms. We'll click on create form, then choose the type of form that you want. Here you've got a few options. You have an embedded form. This is great for putting inside blog posts or landing pages. Pop-up form. This works well for offers that need to grab attention. Slide in or drop down banner. This is more subtle but still visible. Let's say you're creating a pop-up offer. Just choose pop-up box, then hit next. From there, you'll enter the call out headline in body text. This is your chance to hook people. So make it clear what they're getting and why it matters. An example headline might be like, get the free guide, how to find clients without cold outreach. The body would say something like, download our step-by-step system and start landing better clients today. No pitches, no begging, and you can also customize the button text. Something like send the guide usually works better than a generic submit. Okay, so to get started with our form, we'll come over here to the left-hand side and we'll come to marketing. Over here, we'll come down to forms and we'll go ahead and click on that. We'll go ahead and click on create form, and from here we've got a couple different options. So let's go ahead and we'll choose the pop-up box and click next. So for our call out text, we'll go ahead and copy what we went ahead and said there, and for the body, we'll go ahead and put that in there as well. Now you can go ahead and format some stuff here. So for example, if you wanted to make that bold, you could do so. You can align it in the center if you prefer the way that looks. And let's go ahead and we'll maybe make a paragraph there and a paragraph there. And we'll go ahead and change the call out button to say send the guide. Now here we've got a different theme color, so we can change the color of that button. Maybe we'll go ahead and choose something bright, maybe a bright red or maybe a bright green or something like that. It seems warm and friendly. Now from there, we can move into the form step and add the fields that you want to collect. Now, most of the time you just need first name, email address, and you can also ask for phone numbers or company names, but try to keep it simple. The more you ask for, the less likely someone is to complete it. Now, once that's done, you can move to the thank you step, where you can choose to show a message, redirect them to a page, or give them access to download the file directly. So let's go ahead and click next. And then from here, again, this is where we can go ahead and add these fields. And for right now, I think email is perfect. We'll go ahead and click next. And then, so this is just the thank thank you page here. Now, if we click on add a button, we can go ahead and change what this button says. And then we can decide where the button should link to, whether that's a non-HubSpot URL, HubSpot page or blog post, a file download, a meeting link, or a calendar event. So if you want to attach a file like a PDF, you can upload it to HubSpot's file manager and link it right in the button. So let's go ahead and we'll select file download. And this is where you'd go ahead and upload that file. You can go ahead and browse files. So I'm going to go ahead and just upload this PDF that I have, and we'll go ahead and click upload. And we'll go ahead and select that. And now it's going to go ahead and deliver that PDF once they go ahead and finish this. Next up, you want a clean, distraction-free place where people can see your offer and fill out the form. So inside HubSpot, we'll go to landing pages. Click create, choose a template, and start editing. Your page should have a clear, benefit-driven headline, a short paragraph or bullet list of what they're getting, the form embedded or a pop-up, and a simple visual, maybe a mock-up of the ebook or guide. Now don't overthink it. The goal isn't to write a novel. Just make sure the value is clear. And here's an extra tip. Remove your site's top navigation bar on this page. You want the only option to be to fill out the form or close the page. And once the page looks good, hit publish and you're done. So let's go ahead and finish this here. We'll go ahead and click next. And we have targeting here. So we'll show the pop-up when website URL is all pages. We can do this by visitor information and behavior. So we'll go ahead and leave that blank. Now we can trigger this to pop up either on 50% of the page scroll, on exit intent, or after a certain amount of time. So maybe 7 seconds, or maybe you want a little bit longer. We'll go ahead and leave those two on and click next. We'll go ahead and click next again. We'll click next one more time. And now here we can go ahead and preview that pop-up, and we'll go ahead and click publish. We'll go ahead and set it live, and we'll go back to all forms. Okay, so to actually build the landing page, we're gonna come here to content and go to landing pages. So from here, we'll go ahead and click on start from scratch, and we'll go ahead and set this as our active theme for this example. And we'll go ahead and maybe we'll select this template for a landing page for this example. So now that we're inside this landing page, we can go ahead and delete what we don't need, or we can go ahead and leave whatever it is that we'd like. So I'll go ahead and get rid of some of these sections here. And again, we'd want to go ahead and edit all this stuff, which HubSpot makes it super easy. Over here, we could come and change this to download our free PDF. Obviously, you're going to want a much better headline than that, but just for simplicity and showing you how easy it is to edit this website or landing page, we'll go ahead and just leave that as is. Step 3, deliver the lead magnet automatically. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a landing page. Let's go ahead and click on create here. And for this, we'll go ahead and select this landing page downloadable resource. This will be super easy since it's sort of already built in. So let's go ahead and click on select template. And from here, we can go ahead and select a form. So since we don't have the right form, here we're going to need a different one, not the pop-up form. So let's go ahead and click on create new form. We'll go ahead and click embedded form. We'll click on ebook download and we'll click start. Go ahead and remove the phone number. Go ahead and remove last name. We'll go ahead and click update, publish. Now let's come back and we'll come back to content. We'll come back to landing pages. We'll go ahead and just start a fresh one. We'll come to downloadable, select template. We'll go ahead over here, select a form. We'll click that downloadable form. And now we can go ahead and edit these if we need to. So for the button text, maybe we'll say, send me the guide. We'll click apply changes. And now we can go ahead and see that we have that form that we just created and send me the guide. Now that the form and landing page are live, you'll want to automatically deliver the magnet once someone submits their info. Now, if you're on the free version of HubSpot, you can set up a simple form-based automation. Here's how. Go to your form, under options, scroll down to follow-up. Choose send a follow-up email and either create one or select one you've already written. The email should be short and to the point. Thank them for signing up, include a button or a link to download the magnet, and mention what to expect next, if anything. Step 4, targeting and trigger settings. Now, if you're using the pop-up form like we did in our first example, don't just let it appear right away. It's a quick way to annoy people. Instead, set smart triggers. Exit intent. This shows the pop-up when someone's about to leave. Scroll percentage, maybe after 50% of the page. Time on page, like 30 seconds. This way, the form appears at the right time, when someone's shown enough interest but might be about to leave. Step 5, managing leads in HubSpot CRM. Now, once people start opting in, those leads will show up in your CRM. You can view and manage them under contacts. From there, you can see which form they've submitted, view their activity on your site, add notes or tasks, assign them to a sales rep if that's relevant, and you can also use lists to group people based on the lead magnet that they downloaded. Step 6, lead scoring and follow-up. Now, once you're getting regular signups, it helps to prioritize who to follow up with. HubSpot has a built-in lead scoring system where you can give points to contacts based on actions. You can use those scores to segment your list, trigger additional emails, notify your team when someone hits a certain score. It's a simple way to focus your attention on the people who are actually showing interest. So let's go ahead and take a look at contacts really quickly. So we'll go ahead and exit this page. And if we come back over here to CRM, we can come to contacts. Now, once you start getting signups, this is where people will show up. So if we go ahead and preview a contact here, we can go ahead and see all their information over here on the right. So setting up a lead magnet in HubSpot isn't just about creating a form and walking away. It's about building a system, attract the right people, give them real value, collect their info, follow up with more useful context, track their engagement. Once it's live, you'll start seeing a steady trickle of leads. And as your traffic grows, so will your list. So now that you've got the blueprint, it's time to create your own. What kind of lead magnet will you offer first? Let us know down in the comments. And if this helped, give us a like and subscribe for more startup-wise tutorials. If you want to get started with HubSpot, we'll have a link for you down in the description below. This is an affiliate link, which means we earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. Here on this channel, we make videos dedicated to helping new and existing entrepreneurs get started and succeed in business, so be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.